I'm so curious. She just first to go to well, it's like what I said earlier, like, she wasn't kind of interested in I told her, she doesn't even do, we go out, why is she going to do it? Yeah, I don't know. If I ever get to try it, I'm sure it's
Here at the Golf Zone Finals live at the PGA show. Don't know if it's broadcasted live.
So they're
how do I know?
What's up, boys? Yes. Let's do it. Let's bring it home. Let's do it. We're doing it. You guys.
And a big feet.
I went to USC. So, Rose ran and Desmond.
We build the cars here, you suckers. We've got third, their fifth year, and they turn it all around. Sure, it looks sad. Who knows?
Looks like this is the finals, isn't it?
It's the finals, yeah.
Yeah. And it's over after this.
We're over until next season. It's kind of season one.
Yeah. For 150,000 final match. What's the format?
So there's 3 matches going?
No. So right now,
So is it low? Is it like a best ball match play?
Combined low score. Combined low score, okay. Aggregate each hole for
oh, that's good.
Oh, beautiful shot.
So these guys are 6 up through 6. It is aggregate they basically add up all 3 scores. If you have a 12 total, then the other team has a 13 total. You win the hole, and it is one team is 6 down right now through 6. Team Envy's are up. Is this on TV anywhere? Yeah, so it will be televised here soon, but it's going to go on YouTube and then eventually on TV. Just call them the 3 ninjas. Yeah. Do these events usually get announced? They do. Yeah, so it's been a good day. I did run into the Pro T booths too, and yeah, I got to meet the owner, basically the CEO of Pro T. It's kind of cool. There's a really cool company. They're out of Canada, like the Hydra and Hydra 2, and awesome little product. I think it's something that we could definitely try out in the sim room. Talk to the Uneekor guys too. Really, really fun getting to meet some of these guys. But how cool is the golf zone sim with the rotating floor? What's up, PDN? So their floor actually moves with their shot, and then they've got different surfaces they got to hit off of. Yeah, golfing. So I talked with the golfing guys, Benoit, and cool stuff. I'd like to get one of their units in and try it out. Their newest one is very cool. No attack angle from Rapsodo. I did talk to him. There is some stuff happening, and hopefully I'll have some more info on it soon. So Garmin, I'm going to stop by Garmin here. I just ate lunch, but then the golf zone thing was going on, so I swung over here first. But I'll get over to Garmin. I don't know that I have a lot to talk about. But yeah, tilting the floor is totally next level. It's like overflowing anyway. Impossible to hit. $70K, yeah, probably. I think it's about $70K for a golf zone sim. What a shot. Oh, sit. Like, look at the floor tilt for this shot. I haven't seen Square here. I did see Golf Joy. Some cool stuff there. HD Golf has got like all the different sports integrated into their sim. The Golf Zone Wave, yes, they do have it. Yeah, it's starting to pick up. Yeah, it doesn't deduct percentages, but it also gives you uneven lies, and you got to hit out of the rough. You got to hit out of thicker turfs. Yeah, I did look at the Wave. Pretty cool. But again, you find yourself in that same price point where you're not getting necessarily a ton more for it. Square, I haven't seen Square. I think I mentioned that. Lunch is good. It's all $20 though. Not happy. He's not happy.
Intimidating the wrong person. Intimidating my we already know that he was beat me.
Sorry, I'm gonna slide out here.
We definitely shouldn't be talking about left outs as players are over the wall here, Landon.
Certainly your opinion, Emma.
Yeah, this is what they're playing for.
No problem at all.
So 3 guys are gonna get $50K each.
Now a putt here. Lengthy putt for bogey for Shrey Kumarish. We saw an unbelievable eagle from not too long ago. Let's see what he's
The
got
guys in
here
blue
on this
there
big
are
breaker, 22
6
feet.
down through 6 holes. So they've got a little bit of a hole to dig out of. But I don't know that they're gonna do it. I think what's cool is Uneekor's got the new XR that's coming out, or XT. XT and XR, those are cool, but I really like, there's one I really want to get my hands on and try is the product by Golfin. So the product by Golfin is really cool. Hi guys. There's a product by Golfin. Rapsodo's got their booth here. Their booth's getting a little bit, the show's clearing out a little bit. There's less and less people here. It's actually kind of nice. You can get around a little bit better. But I'll show you this product by Golfin that's over here. Yeah, completely worth the trip. Honestly, this morning I did a lot of meeting people, spending time talking to reps, different products. Yeah, it's been really cool talking with all the guys here. A lot of cool connections, so yeah, totally worth it. Foresight booth, yes, I've been at the Foresight booth. I've been almost everywhere. It feels like I got to watch the building the TGL deal this morning. I got some swag from some different places. If you go to the Pro Tee booth, if you're willing to hit a few shots there, the closest to the pin wins a Pro Tee VX. I haven't even taken a shot yet, but that would be cool, wouldn't it? There's pickleball matches going on over here. They've got a couple of professional pickleball players in here playing pickleball. That's kind of cool. Stu, no autographs, Stu. The webcam putting accessory. Yeah. I'm full out. I'm all about webcam putting. You know that. Let me get over here to this Golf FN booth. Show you where they're at. They aren't in the main spot where everybody else is at. They kind of put themselves off to the side along with Pro Tee. They both are a little more off to the side, but swag for the week. I could pick up some stress balls and some different things. So here's the Golf FN product. I'll show you this. Yeah, so this is a new one. This is the Golfin. This is the Hydra 2. And if you look on this unit, so he's got it integrated with GS Pro, but one thing that's cool about it is when he moves the ball to the side, the screen offset changes. And then if you watch closely, after each shot, you get an overhead replay with all the data. And so these guys are out of Canada. Yeah, golfing. Hey. Look at that.
Distributors is. J'ai comme trop d'idées. Fait que là, faut que je les compartimente un peu.
Hey. Hope that golfing would do something with you.
I love that golf.
Benoit Leduc. Say something to him in French. He'll know what you're saying.
Ah, ben là, Benoît.
Où ça? Ok, il y a une French. Où ça, tu veux? Ok, Benoît. I hope that Golfin will try something with you. Will be a great investment and boost for
There he is. He's typing something now.
Ah, ben là, Valleyfield en plus.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can talk to him if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a place in South Shore of Montreal that and I have 6 Golfins.
Oh, you do? You have like a bay with it?
Yeah, I have 6. 6 bays. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is
C'est une question, c'est quoi ta question? C'est... Parce que dans le fond, Simboot, c'est aussi Golfin. Je sais pas si c'était ça ta question. Puis j'ai une place à Belleuil, Saint-Mathieu-de-Belleuil. En fait, j'ai 6 simulateurs avec Golfin. Je suis vraiment content. C'est même eux qui m'ont invité à venir ici. If he has a question, I can...
Yeah, what he said, Benoit.
Sorry?
I said what he said.
What he said, yeah. Are you like a golf influencer?
Small.
Small?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I stream
People
golf.
are
I stream
actually-
golf on YouTube.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So.
So TGL, all your games?
Oh, in my games,
Oh, nice.
we play like Sim Golf Tour and GS Pro.
Okay.
Yeah. And so my channel is basically mainly around like reviewing golf simulators.
Cool.
Playing golf, setting up in the house, just the golf tech side of stuff.
Really nice. You're at
So-
the right place for that.
Salaberry Dave Valley Field. Where's that? Is that location?
Yeah, it's a city.
Yeah. Are you close?
Maybe like 45 minutes.
Yeah, Nightfall.
Yeah.
There you go, Benoit. Finally speaking your language. But I think this is cool because if you watch when he sets the ball up, you're going to see the line change. So he's got his own.
So this is all, okay, I thought this was just the screen and the hitting base setup. You've got
Move the ball to the side once.
Yes.
somewhere in the
Hey,
equation.
Move the ball side to side.
Okay.
You see how the offset changes, guys? It changes the whole offset on GS Pro when he moves it. And that's just an overhead unit here.
Yeah, because that's kind of what I.
And then you get the replay. It's going to tell you heel position, toe position, and then all of your club data built right in.
Balls that are getting outside our hitting area, which is what had me looking at y'all setup.
And the IDRA is 64.95. So here's all the data that it produces. Yeah, it's as wide as this. It's as wide as this area, 32 inches wide. It's the Golf Zone IDRA. It's this the gear right here. So, but what I think is really cool, like I honestly thought this was one of the coolest things, was when you take the golf ball and you put it there, you'll watch it, it'll reset where it goes. So if I go to the side, it changes the hitting offset, so you're never hitting towards center.
Basically, it doesn't have.
You see that, how I adjusted GS Pro to the side? Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Just some really neat integrations with how it works with GS Pro, which I think is cool.
A better screen projector.
So we'll keep moving. We'll be back, Carl. Nice to meet you. So that's the Golf Zone, the Golfin product, which I think is really cool, and the price point's honestly delicious. Now here was Leon, and these guys are South Korea, and this booth, they've got, I think it's $15,000 total, and you get the overhead unit, you get the swing cameras on the side, and then they've got an AI basically swing trainer built in. Triple bogey went down. Yeah, they've got putting too, Benoit, yes. Oh, your software on the side over there is down. But if you look on this one, I'll show you. If you look over here on the side, he's got basically full swing replay, AI vision, and then they even do, basically they analyze the swing and give you a rating on everything from like your shot to how well you struck the ball. And they aren't in the U.S. yet. They're in South Korea, but they're getting approved to sell in the U.S. Soon. So I know it's $15,000, but it's still if you got to see the interface that's on this, it's pretty incredible. And this one works with GS Pro as well, but it's also just like a golf swing training aid. So if you look, it says ready. And then if you look on the side here, can I walk up there quick? You mind? So like if you go up here, it shows basically full replay and it shows ready. And then they can do all the swing camera stuff. So if you look at it, there's the full replay. And if they click AI, it'll basically go in and give you all these things. So the ball data, 7 out of 10. Club data, it shows you where it was hit, and then it's got like all this the lines on the swing and on the body, and you can progress through the swing. Yeah, and then a suggestion on what to do, and then there's even a lesson. It'll give you like different things you can do. There's your ball flight. And that's all built in to the one software unit, which is basically this overhead monitor and these side cameras, and then the ones behind. So for left and right and everything else. So that's one of the coolest things I've seen so far. And you guys are coming to the US soon?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. Right now in South Korea. So very cool. Have I found my next one? I think I have. I think I found my next one. There's been a lot of really cool ones, and I'll get over to the next one here. We're gonna walk just this way a little bit, and I'll get you. This is where Pro T is at. So Pro T's right here. They're giving away a free one. He's saying hi. So if basically you get you guys have all seen the Pro T, but they have got a closest two right now. Closest two wins a Pro T VX. And the closest two is a half a yard right now. Half a yard. They won't. I can't convince them to let me borrow a unit or to get a unit in my house. They keep telling me to buy it. Isn't that right? Yeah, that's right. They're very consistent with their messages. We're having fun. You're live on stream. You're like, no, thank you. They're a Swiss company, I think. You can see they've got the. You can get yourself a pair of shoes. That's that. What other questions? Hit a shot and win it? I'm gonna wait till the end. I'm gonna come tomorrow morning when no one's here. Hit about 50 balls until I win it, right? So the Uneekor XR, I did see the Uneekor XR, very cool. So then we've got over here, this is kind of the golf sim area. I mean, this is really, you got TrackMan. TrackMan's really not doing anything that I would say is crazy new. You guys have all seen their you've all seen their new overhead unit. They basically have this one here. So that's the TrackMan one. HD Sports is doing some cool stuff, but HD Sports has, or HD Golf. HD Golf has got like all kinds of different sports. And one thing I thought that was cool about these guys is their courses, they take images on the course. So if you look closely here, the course is actually, that's actually an image of Pebble Beach, and then they animate on top of it. So instead of like designing the course in like GS Pro style, they basically take a photo. What they said for Pebble Beach, they took 40,000 photos. No, there's some low budget ones, Top Gun. There's a couple. I'll show you here in a minute. There's nothing, I mean, the big displays are their high-end units, right? But there's some lower budget ones. But look at that, how it's just a photo. I don't know if you can tell. It's actually a picture, and you hit into the picture, and then it goes into 3D. But you can do like every sport, shooting, archery, baseball, football, golf, everything on the HD golf simulators, but you're looking at a price range quite a bit higher. So here's the one that's probably a little bit more in the affordable range. And that's your Golf Joy. So Golf Joy's been here, and they've got this one, these ones here, and if you go over, they go up to these, which are their overhead their overhead units. But yeah, I would say in all, there's not a lot of them that are featuring like necessarily truly a budget LM. You're seeing more of the big stuff here, less of the budget stuff. I guess you're probably a lot more units in like the $5,000 range than you see in the cheap range. Uneekor has the new XR that's coming out soon, and that's mounted behind you, like to your rear, which is really pretty cool. see if I can go this way. I have not found square, Alan.
I feel normal.
Not found square. Not sure where they're at.
You take the other end, which obviously was rotating all over the place. There's not much rotation in it.
I've gone to the MLM booth. Yes, I have. Lots of autographs, Rob. Lots of autographs. The pen's getting dry. The pen's getting dry. I'll show you. I'll get around here. We'll go to the MLM2 Pro booth in a minute here. It'll be right around the corner. Mizuno. Go to Garmin, ask about putting. So just ask genuinely about it. I would say yeah. Garmin really, or Repsodo really announced their
Probably mine. How you guys been?
I met Bogey's backyard. He wasn't feeling well, so he actually ended up taking off a little early today, which is kind of a bummer for him. I'll show you some of the other cool stuff that's here now that I kind of have a good handle on it. I've already talked to people. I'll walk over to a couple of these other places. For the Rapsodo, Rapsodo, basically, their big announcement is their connector to GS Pro, but they also they didn't really say anything without, basically they couldn't say anything on the record, I don't think. But it just feels like there's something coming with Rapsodo. I guess that's the feeling I get when I talk to them. Like they're definitely a company that on the roadmap, they've got other things in front of them or ahead, it sounds like. So that's been kind of cool to hear. No big announcement, I guess, but there's a lot of different swing training type stuff. Like here's the Envisage 2, the Envisage. You guys saw those, I think, yesterday. If you were on, you're fine. So Envisage has got the big extra screen there with the monitors there. These are club sticker units. They've got the on-floor one there.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome. think you work on that? How do you feel? Oh, okay. Remember, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, did great. Okay, any other volunteers? Home Point golf lessons?
No.
Golf with Davey? Anybody? Volunteers?
I'm not volunteering, boys.
No?
No, not me.
Okay, then.
We're not doing it.
Oh, all right.
Here we go, we got a volunteer.
What's your name and where are you from? Mike? From? Oh, Maryland. Okay. What's your handicap?
Here you go,
Any
man.
concerns?
What's your handicap? Do you have any concerns? What do I tell them?
Two? Okay.
What's my handicap and what are my concerns?
Not much concerns, he says. All right, let's see it.
2 handicap, no concerns. What do you do? You don't need a lesson.
So if you see a green ready button in the top right corner, yep, you're ready. That's okay, just warming up.
Very positive. If it was his boys here, they'd be roasting him. You know? We got to give him the wheel of death, don't we? Spin the wheel.
Is it right? What's the little mystery? No?
Wrong clubs.
Were you fairly accurate? To the left.
No, Jaylee can clearly outdrive me.
Very similar tendencies
He works
to
out. This is in the Carl's Place curved
Do you want to hear what
enclosure. So this is the new Carl's Place curved enclosure.
So you probably gonna have to work on it. But what you're seeing is very similar to mine, so if you can step to the side. The only couple things I see is that you consider your face open, so that makes your downswing face orientation very inconsistent in that impacting. So I think if you take it back a little bit straighter, I think it will minimize that error. That's one. And then because your face is open, I think you're working really hard to get it square. Sometimes your hips go a little back, which I do that too, and then your hands are working like a little bit more. Does it make sense? Yeah, so I think if you work on a lot of cut shots, it'll like make less hip being too fast. Because if your hips go ever so slightly too early, then it'll hook a little bit more. Does it make sense? Yeah. So
I can't tell if they've got it programmed or.
Yeah,
Do you guys
so
have the
little
image
face,
set up for
let me
curved?
see if I can do it first.
Is it distorted
Okay,
at all,
so
or do you have to?
just out to in with the
I'm new
face
here and
opened.
my colleague here.
Ready? Okay.
So do you have the projector set up for
So
curve?
your chest is a little bit
So you
more
have
on
to
top
program
of
that
it.
in what, the 3D settings on the graphics
A little
card?
bit low, but you want
To
to
do
try
curved
a cut
image?
shot bringing.
So there wouldn't be any distortion, no, not right now, because they're going to set it up as a curved image on the graphic card, so you can use your like
Do you shoot
NVIDIA
your
drivers
shoot shots a lot
to get
or
it to
no?
look curved. But it's a pretty cool screen if you got the room for
Oh.
it. But I think you probably need at least 16 feet wide, at least.
Oh, that backswing was better.
Oh.
I think it'd be great if
She goes,
you can
oh.
shape shots in there. Because, like, from what I see, you're
Getting a
super
lesson
talented
like
in your
this
hand,
would
so
be
you
a
can, like,
nightmare.
manipulate during the swing. So I think shaping shots would be like.
It would be a
way
nightmare to
more
have
for you.
the golf girl telling me how bad I was and what I needed to do publicly. And then when you hit a bad one, hearing, oh, gee, I don't know about that. I think I'm okay without that lesson. I think I'm okay without it. Yeah, it would be a nightmare in front of the... And she's streaming it on her channel. I imagine she's got a big following. So the guy stepped up and he goes, I'm a 2 and I don't really have any concerns. And then she's going, oh, ee. Poor guy. Nike's got a huge booth. So Nike's just got a massive display. Yesterday I was sitting over at, there's a brand over there where I was sitting over there, and it was Alex Rodriguez's clothing brand, and Alex Rodriguez was there. That was pretty crazy. I could have tackled him. I didn't, though. I did get to the full swing booth over here, and my first question to these guys was at the full swing booth. My first question was the Tiger Woods shot a miss and a misread? And they did say to me, we do pay to have our name read a lot of things, but we don't take responsibility for the Tiger Woods one. So these are the full swing hits, full swing units. Yeah, they're right there. So they've got the Pro 2.0, which is like their sim in a box. So you basically got to pay for the entire thing. That's what's on this side. So they've set up cameras, and they've got the overhead and the lighting. And then, sorry. And then they've got this one right here, which is their indoor unit, which sits behind kind of like a Mevo Plus or a TrackMan.
So we won.
Looked like golfing with Amy. I don't know. Not sure I'm in the loop on that. There's a line to get in this booth right here. There's a line. Basically, this is where everybody's working off last night's problems. Falling asleep. Should I ask them how it is? These guys are all asleep. Is that Yip Strickler? Oh my gosh, it's the Yipster. Oh, hold on. I got him held hostage right now. We've got Yip Strickler in the house. Yeah. Good to see you, man.
What's up, man?
Wow. Good. How are you? Good. Don't ever check my GIN, will you? Don't go to my GIN. South Dakota. Yeah. So I finally did meet a big YouTuber. I finally did. Oh, he's throwing money at me now.
I'm giving you fake business
Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I'll hit you up.
Good to meet you.
I love your stuff. What you're doing is the greatest. That is unbelievable. We just met the Yipster. Getting him a shot. If you don't follow Yip Strickler, you do now. Every one of you better go out and follow Yip. I think that just made my, that might have made the event for me right there. That's unbelievable. Catch him relaxing in the chair. Oh, that's hilarious. Number 3 was 79, and I gotta add the new course today. You just reminded me, I gotta go sit down and add that new course so you guys can play it, because we won't have it Thursday Night Live tonight. If you guys don't follow Yip Strickler, you gotta. I'm gonna put it up on the thing. Yip Strickler. That is awesome. That is awesome. He does what he does, like investigative golf reporting is what I would call it. He calls out people's handicaps. So if you haven't found him, he's go find him. Let's see what else we got here. Somebody said they want to see the Rapsodo booth and what Rapsodo's got going, so we'll go over there. I am going to try to play League, yes, from a range tomorrow. So I'm going to sit down and add the new course, and then I'm also going to add the live. I got to plan out when that'll be for tomorrow, but I basically have all day to be able to do it. Well, he's got a ton of subs on like Instagram and TikTok. I don't think he's a YouTube guy as much. But his channel on Instagram is where I follow him. He's awesome. So follow Yip Strickler on, where's he got on here? On here he's mainly Instagram. So Instagram. The Yip Strickler on Instagram. Yep, he would be independent journalist investing in handicaps and tournaments at prestigious private golfing events. Send Yip a tip. So if you ever have somebody you think sandbagged their way through a round of golf at your club, you send it to Yip anonymously and he investigates them. He goes to their gin, he looks up their life. It is the Memba. That's right. He's got the Memba hat. You gotta follow Yip. He's the best. So, all right, that's my Yip plug. I can't believe I ran into him. There's the IXR. IXR is their new one. So it's rear mounted. If you were wondering, it's so up in front of it's the IXO2, and then behind it is the IXR. And then they've got all their swing camera stuff built in right there. Yep. So they're basically integrating with. So the IXT is going to be more their, I don't know if it's commercial unit or what, but they're not. I don't think it's in the U.S. yet. So the IXT sits in front of you like this, and you've got your computer. So like, you know how Garmin's trying to do the all-in-one? You know, Garmin has the all-in-one that they're trying for, or whatever. They've got their base unit that really doesn't handle it. The IXT is going to have the computer built inside of it, and it's kind of like the full package in one unit. That's what the IXT is. So it's camera-based, and I only think it's going to be like $8,000, and it'll have everything in it. You can play all of the game day software, everything right in it. It just sits on the floor right in front of you. You can see it's got a camera there and a camera there, and then you got your swing camera there. So, and you can integrate all their other stuff with it as well. And then of course they've got the iMini Lite. So a lot of cool stuff at Uneekor. Game day is supposed to be in March, it sounds like. So, but game day will be it's going to be another one of those like deals where it's a monthly charge for game day, and you're going to pay for what you get type of stuff. Over here, this is one of the cooler sections, honestly. This whole putt view stuff is pretty awesome. So it's got the contours of the green, and then you can set up different putts inside of it. And then over here, this green, they can tilt to basically any degree slope. So if you look closely, they've got a 4.5 degree slope, and you can see the putt line that the intended putt line there. And the coolest thing about Putt View now is they're integrating it with Foresight products. So if you watch, this morning I tried about everything. So very cool. I got in and tried about every different thing that there was. Here's Putt View. Here's Putt View here. So if we go, I'll grab one. And basically, you put the ball in the hole. It recognizes it. Now it tells you 6.5 feet. Below the line. So that's pretty cool. And then over here's where they have it integrated with Foresight. So you'll see once he gets on the green and starts to putt, it's going to give him a place to go. Yeah. So if he must have chipped it too close. Or no, he's there. He's 24 feet. So he has to get inside 13.5 feet or 13 feet. So basically they're integrating it with Foresight now, but this is like webcam putting on steroids with the overhead projection. He's got to get a little closer. He's 13 feet away. Okay, so now you'll see this. Watch, check it out. And it's that unit up there. It's that projector up there that's got the globe on it that's spitting out all this stuff. And now you'll see he's got a dot over here.
So let's say this was like,
And he's got to actually hit it into that hole. So if you look, now instead of putting on the sim, he's putting right there. And the whole floor is already contoured to fit. So you can see up on the sim, he's got a left to right putt, and by picking this hole, he's gonna have left to right. If he had right to left, it would go the other way. You got it. So then on the screen, it finishes the hole for him, and he's done. So that's kind of cool. But here's the Garmin booth.
With this system, is there a need for all these gaming computers and all that?
How are you? I'm okay.
Run our side? On our side? Does.
Yeah, we just don't have anything on this right now. And then this is the carbon fiber.
Jeremy? Yeah. What do you want to know about? You want to know about putting? You with Garmin? Yeah. You want to know about putting?
Oh man, I'm the wrong guy.
You're the wrong guy.
I don't know the putting.
I got the wrong guy.
I don't know the putting details.
Don't know the putting details.
We do putting.
You do putting, kind of.
What questions? Yeah, let's see where
I
let's
don't.
see-
Does it?
We do putting
There's been concerns about the putting. No?
on this one.
Yeah. Just about. It's just a hard measurement to read.
It is.
So it's just with the
think-
ball moving slow and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
turf having all the variations to it.
I think it's just as hard for the simulator. I don't know how hard it is for the simulator to read it, but I think it's just as hard for the player.
Right.
Like, I mean, I do it, whenever I'm testing it and I'm doing the putting, it's like what is 30 feet in this room?
Will you guys
right? It's
ever?
hard
Will
to-
you ever put putting as a practice mode into the unit?
I don't know.
Is there anything like that on the roadmap? I mean, I noticed on the software right now, it's not featured.
As a practice thing.
Yeah.
No, I think right now it's only a part of like the actual simulation, like playing on the course.
Yep. Home to Hero and
Yeah, that's right. So I'm not aware of any putting metrics or putting analysis right now.
Yep. Pretty cool.
We're trying to see, obviously, the ball off the base, getting the forward roll. Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Right.
Yeah. Make sure you have the right spine.
Getting it to
Loft, butter loft.
just making sure it gets the horizontal launch angle right. Because most times, not this one, but I mean, camera units have a hard time with that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Right on.
Yep.
Nothing yet. No putting yet. Adding it maybe in the future. We'll have to see. Nobody knows anything about that product. Tom, thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Tom. That guy there recognized me. The guy in the puffy coat, that's Mike. That's the guy who called me from Garmin International. I've not talked to him yet. Everything's a gimme. Tom, you're the man. You're the man. Who's the one that dared me to do that? If it would have been Mike that I ran into, I wouldn't have asked. I wouldn't have asked. Here's our favorite booth. Here's our favorite booth, the Rapsodo booth, with their GS Pro integration. I don't think they're featuring, oh, it's in the right-hand side today. There's Justin.
Yep. It's not smashing.
There's Justin right there, your guy on Facebook that answers all the questions. Got to meet him earlier and yesterday. And Kelton in customer service, I took a picture with him earlier. It was funny, when I was first having issues with my Rapsodo device, I called in, or I emailed in, and he was the young man that I talked with, and I emailed back kind of harshly, like, you know, you weren't very helpful. That didn't help. And I run into him at the show. I'd never met him in person, and we had a good moment. He took a picture with me. He goes, "You made me 1% better that day. I didn't know you had like a legit question, you know, and hadn't tried some of the simple things." And so it was fun to meet those guys earlier. But I think they've got some really cool stuff coming. That's what I get. I did try out some drivers. I honestly think the Ping driver is going to be my next driver. The new Ping driver is sweet. I hit it really well. Ask Dan around on a plate scope. I'll do that. All right, I'm going to end this one for now. I'm going to meet a few more people, do a few more things. Might go live in about an hour from now. Maybe give it a try with, I got a couple other booths that I think would be pretty cool to show. So thanks, guys. Want to just give you an update. I did film a lot of stuff today. I didn't post a lot. I'm going to try to do that this evening and tomorrow. I need to go sit down quick and update our course for the week. And we'll see what we can do. The Uneekor XR looks cool. I think the Golfin one, the Canada company, that's pretty neat to me, and a really good price point. So we got to meet the Yipster. Tom, thanks for the super chat. I'll set up league quick. I'm gonna run over to a table and do that, and we will see you guys a little bit later. Thanks, guys. Talk soon. I'm out.